Hey everybody, I'm just here sharing a interesting find I came across on a couple different Tecmo Bowl boxes. So as you know, the Tecmo Bowl came out in 1989 in the US of A. Here's the cardboard box that the game actually came in. And if you flip it over here, and I'll zoom in here if you'll bear with me for a second. There we go, it's starting to focus. You'll see the Redskins defense. They're in a 4-3. Sorry, we're trying to zoom in here again. And they're 4-3 right there, and then there's the linebackers there and the two defensive backs. And then it says man up in the top left and Sims in the top right there for the player names. Obviously nobody's selected other than the quarterback there, so I don't see a 1 over Charles Mann, but this illustrates the Redskins' 4-3 defense. The Cowboys and Bears also had a 4-3 defense. Of the other teams in Tecmo Bowl, the original, the rest of the teams had a 3-4 defense. So they had 3 down linemen and 4 linebackers. So there was only two styles of defense that you could have on the game. And as you see up there on the clock, it says 1:16. Well, I found this other box here, which I've had for a while, and if you look closely here, you'll see that at the top it says Lawrence and John. So this makes me think this was like a prototype version before they got the NFL Players Association licensing. So they were just using first names. And then as you see there, the Giants are on a 3-3 defense. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and then right here's this guy here, like maybe he's a cornerback to cover this receiver, I don't know. And then you have your 2 defensive backs there. The other thing that stands out too is the clock says 5 minutes. And as you know, in the original Tecmo Bowl, it was only 1:30 for a quarter. And they didn't go to the 5-minute thing until the Tecmo Super Bowl was released. So this box here was probably, while this was never on a cartridge that I'm aware of, and what I mean is a team in a 3-3 defense, this was probably one of the earliest versions or the packaging released that illustrated that prototype style. And then here, instructions are kind of fuzzy, the manual, but that also shows the 3-3 defense. So it's just kind of an interesting find. And then as you see here, it says Joe and Perry. So it's the same deal. They were only using players' first names, which was probably the original plan until they got the NFL Players Association licensing. So it's a cool find. And then also some of the verbiage is also different from one box to the other. It's a little bit different. I think this one has a couple, like in 1 extra sentence or something. So nothing major, but it does show at one time the defensive scheme was going to be a little bit different. So kind of cool, at least for if you follow the game and everything.